Hi, it's Mary Margaret. Today I'm going to be talking to you about effective professional development, the last part of our 5-part series. And my colleague, Sarah Haddon, is not with us today. She is traveling out of the country, doing some training on the class observation measure. So I'll see if I can talk a little bit about this last part of our series. So once we've established a relationship with the teacher, we've been able to collect data and really look at what's going on in the classroom and have that conversation about why they think certain things are happening, where they could see places where they could improve, that reflective, individualized, data-focused conversation. It's time to make an action plan. So how do you do that? Well, it's really important that, again, we keep that relationship in the forefront and that it's individualized. So asking the teacher to help plan where the teacher would like to go. Sometimes we have our own opinions about things that a teacher might need to work on. But without the buy-in and without the choice, it's much less likely that that teacher is going to really engage and really try things out. So you need to help them figure out an area to focus. And again, that can be led through those open-ended questions, providing that feedback, saying what you saw happen, and asking them to think a little bit about why that might have happened, maybe why it was successful, or maybe why it was less than successful, and really focus on an area that they would like to work on. Remember, these kind of things take time, and I really need to be a very patient person with teachers. Don't give them too much to chew on at one time. They need to try to figure out and do, like I said, in some baby steps. So what you want to do is say, okay, maybe you'd like to work on asking more open-ended questions during circle time. What are some questions that you might ask? And help the teacher strategize some of the things that they might say. Always, I wonder is a good question. Kind of help them brainstorm things that you might be able to get them to try. And then you're specifically going to help them figure out when they're going to try that out. So what are they going to do? When are they going to do that? And then build in some reflective measures for them so that they can talk to you about what happened in the observation. Sometimes you can follow up by having videotape. Or they might journal or send you an email right after the experience. I know it's really hard to get those teachers to be able to give you time, or you may not have very much time to spend with them. Often we do this on the fly. So having that record or having a journal or some sort of reflection, even a quick phone call asking how it went, will really help them internalize some of the effects of the interactions and their strategies to improve them. Once you do that and you set up another meeting, and you really need to be planful for that, try to find a place to evaluate what happened and have the teacher, again, be reflective. So this really is a cyclic way of looking at interactions and supporting teachers. And ask how it went, or maybe what did I see going on in your classroom today, or what would you like to share with me? And let the teacher talk about their strengths and maybe their challenges. And then provide some more open-ended questions to try to guide, well, how else might we be able to use that to other parts of the day? Or what would you have done differently? Or what did you like? What worked? And what did the children do? Really focus on the children's reactions. And these things really do help, again, build your action plan, but that we can't stop with just performing the action. We need to circle back and see how it went. So that's sort of the end of our vlog series on providing professional development. I invite you to review what we've said, and we'd love to hear back from you on what you think. It's a journey, and we share that with you and with the teachers that we work with all the time. So thanks so much for listening, and like us on Facebook.